What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy, and today I've got an update video, a much needed update video to address those of you that come here for my Fantasy Premier League content, and also, I suppose, other people as well, but it's mainly 99% around the Fantasy Premier League fans. But what is going on, everyone? Hopefully your day has been awesome. Hopefully by the time this video is released you have had a good game week, or you're going to have a good game week. I'm basically addressing a few comments that I've received recently, and also a few changes I've been making to my channel, and a new schedule that I'm going to try my absolute hardest to keep. Now, I shouldn't be too busy. Admittedly, this will drop because I am going away to America in December for Christmas. So some of these videos might not happen, but they'll, throughout time you'll know what the main videos are, and that is important for me. But let's get straight on with the video. I have devised a schedule, hopefully I'll be keeping, from Monday to Sunday, so basically a weekly schedule. Monday hasn't got a video on it yet. It could be, you know, maybe moved around a bit, so if there's no Monday game day, then we just, or game week, football game, there we go, football game on Monday, then we move the review forward from Tuesday. But on Tuesday, yeah, we have the review. The review and the preview staying Tuesday and Wednesday respectively. If there's no game week, then maybe they could be shifted forward a day. But I might just keep that simple, so it's just Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm not sure about uploading times. They'll be out sometime in the day. Uploading times, I'm not going to be able to commit to, unfortunately. But they're going to be taking a new style as well. I saw a comment, I've got it on the screen, sorry if I keep on looking away and looking at the screen, but from Bert, sorry if my pronunciation is horrific, Bert Zona Morris, the whole comment there, probably on screen, don't count me on it because I'm bad at remembering, says, Shaqiri, for me, nice video, but the problem with this channel is that you're looking more for help rather than helping others. Don't mind offering advice, but try and add some advice in there every once in a while. And he also had, that was on the review, also had a comment on the preview saying pretty much the same thing, which I looked through the videos and I agree with. I'm here with the video and I'm giving you Fantasy Premier League tips, and I'm merely just giving you my Fantasy Premier League season. So from now on, regarding my team, that'll be gone. I'm mentioning, like, I made a good decision here, maybe this player should come out, and I made a bad decision in keeping him in my team, or playing him, or doing this and that. But it won't be about my game, it'll be about who did well in the previous game weeks, you know, who did well in the leagues maybe, you know what I mean? And also looking at, you know, where maybe you need to transfer people out if you've got any players in there, players that are in form, transfer them in. And then the preview, looking at the game fixtures ahead, maybe what players you want to play for that game week in your team and all that, which I'm going to announce a new video that's coming out hopefully on another video on Wednesday. So two videos are going to be a series called My FPL Season, and that is basically me talking about my series, basically combining the current review and preview, shoving it into one where I'm going to be making transfers. But the review and preview now will be solely focused on helping you guys with facts. I did start out, I didn't mean start like that, maybe saying he could play, but I have moved well away from that, and thank you, Bert, for you know, sort of getting me back on the road. You've good shout out and everything, and good comments, and thank you for staying up to date with the series. But that's going to be Tuesday, so Tuesday is a review of the new style, which is basically just reviewing what went on. Wednesday is going to be the preview and the new style as well, and my FPL season, which will be starting hopefully from next week. All this will be starting hopefully from next week. So if I'm doing a video on Saturday, which I have got, then I will be doing that starting from next week. Although it might start this week. But on Thursday we have the podcast, and there's not really much change to the podcast. I like the way it is. It doesn't gather as much support as other things. So if you can hear that, there's a dog barking outside. It doesn't gather as much support as others, but I know people still watch it, and I want to bring more people into the podcast. So if you're interested in taking part in the podcast, want to sit down with me and Joe and just talk football, then that's cool. But one thing I did realise is that when Joe was away, I didn't have much time. You know, when there was no podcast for 2 weeks, it is coming out today, or Thursday. I'm recording this on a Thursday. Podcast coming out on Thursday. Hopefully this is out. It'll be out either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. But I've just got EA access and FIFA 16, so I'm recording this and just shooting straight off with FIFA 16. Also getting the podcast uploaded for later on Thursday, as I'm recording this at 12:12, ironically. But if you want to take part in the podcast, and you know, we want to be approaching more people, you know, please more people and getting more people in there, because, you know, like I said in the podcast, and I advertise in the podcast, as much as Chelsea bashing is fun, it's nice to get other opinions on there. which is what I like about other people coming into Monday Night Football. I know one of Monday Night Footballs this season, and Roberto Martinez comes in. It offers a different, style of thinking. Everything. Every analyst show, you get that, and hopefully we can get more people in. Starting off, hopefully a few people that have been close to my channel for a long time. I feel like they maybe should deserve the chance more. But if you do want to take part, whether you have a YouTube channel or not, then just let me know in the comments down below, and we'll be sure to be adding more people from the next podcast onwards. Right. So that's Thursday. Friday, last Friday actually, me recording this, there was a predict going on that I'll be staying on Friday, staying the way it is. I will get some tables out for this episode, don't worry. And player battles came out. I'm going to move in player battles to Saturday, because if I've got other series that I want to bring in, and player battles doesn't really have an effect. Predict needs to be out before the game weeks, and if it's out Saturday, it's not going to be out before the games start. So Predict needs to be out on Friday sometime, and Play Battles doesn't really come out any day of the week. So Play Battles at the moment does have a Saturday slot, but if other series come in, Play Battles maybe just lose its spot and it'll become randomly. So you might just think you're just getting a review, and bam, out comes the review and the Play Battles. So I really look forward to that. Play Battles in itself, if you have any suggestions for Play Battles, then leave me a comment down below, and hopefully your choice will be chosen. I haven't had any choices yet. The first one had a decent amount of support. Hopefully you can get behind some of my ideas as well, and all that. So that's Friday and Saturday done, and Sunday, hopefully, don't have much hope on this. I've put this off for about, well, pretty much since I started YouTube, I'd say, is Sit Down Sunday. Sit Down Sunday is something that I did start, but I have stopped because of time and not being able to record it. Time to edit it and all, even though it is very much raw footage of me just talking about something. But that hopefully will be coming back soon. Whether it's to talk about football things just on my own, if I've seen something, for example, maybe not to do with something we're doing in the podcast, but let's say for pre-season worthy times, James McLean turning his back on the national anthem when he was playing for West Brom in the pre-season, something like that. I'll be able to talk about, give my views on it. Basically, a bit like Spencer's IMO. And if anything, like YouTube-wise or in the world in general, that'll be the time when I talk about it. It'll probably be the only video that will have a constant slot on my channel of not being a Fantasy Premier League. And that is all I've got at the moment. So Monday has nothing. Tuesday is the review in the new style. Wednesday has preview in the new style, and then my FPL season. Thursday, podcast to have more people. Friday to have Predict. Saturday to have player battles at the moment. And then Sunday to have Sit Down Sunday. A few more comments I want to go over quickly. If you're still here, then big thumbs up to you. Remember to hopefully leave a like. If we can get maybe 8 likes or above, that'll be fantastic. Camstone X10 said you need to do a series where you review your classic league, look at who's doing well on that. Completely agree. I might try and integrate that into like the preview and the review, like I say, on my FPL season. But giving it a whole series, I do like the idea of whether I'll be able to get time, because I've already put myself down to 7 videos in 6 days with a day off on Monday, which is one of my day offs from work. I get Sunday and Monday off, but hopefully I'll be integrating that. If I do get time, and I do realise, hold on a minute, if I put my mind to it, that I can have a lot of time in this, there will be a series just looking at who's done well, but I don't think there's enough to bulk up the whole series as such. Henry Beadle, again, sorry if pronunciation is bad, says, in the blank space, this is about the blank space I have at the side of my screens, in the blank space put your league so we can see the top 10. Completely agree, that might be on my, that might be flicking maybe between different series, might be in the review, might be in the series in itself, but thank you for the suggestion. Thomas McCarthy says, get rid of the space and make it bigger, so make the essentials bigger, so I don't have the side spaces, or players to watch, so top players take out your team and bring in. So maybe just like the players that have, for preview, I could have it in there, players to keep out, so you don't need to skip through the whole, or watch the whole thing if you don't want to, if you don't like my voice, but maybe you like my content. I don't know. I'm not gonna go any more in that. But I have maybe like players maybe I think could do well this week, players to get out. For example, if let's say Leicester's attack is doing well, but they're going for an away trip to the Etihad, who haven't conceded a goal, maybe that'd be a time to say, well, Mahrez's doing good, but get him out this week. He's not going to do anything because City have been too solid for him to trouble. But thank you for the suggestion, Thomas McCarthy. Thumbs up to you. And lastly, Nick Pasquet. Pasquet. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. He said, fill the blank space with players in and out of form. Which again, I like the idea of. I will do that for the preview and maybe the review, maybe who had the best game weeks, who had the worst game weeks, as in like maybe not worst as in like getting minus points, but worse as in like should have had a good game. Maybe you know, you've got City going to Sunderland and drawing 0-0. You know, or City having Sunderland at the Etihad and drawing 0-0, something like that. Aguero maybe would be in there for saying he should have scored. He could have scored. Sunderland's defence is weak, but he didn't have a good game. That sort of thing. But thank you for all suggestions and days to be given. League review, like I said, may integrate it with my FPL season or any sort of videos. Hopefully I can. And also an unnamed series to do with form. I've said that in the past. Whether that'll be coming in or whether that'll be integrated into other series, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this update. Like I say, from Tuesday, I would say from Monday, but there's nothing happening on Monday. So from Tuesday, you can expect all this to be happening, and all the new styles and everything to be going on. But thank you guys for watching. Nevertheless, if you've liked this video, then leave a like, let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe if you feel like I'm worthy. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. You can stay close to my channel and comment on all the things I've asked you to in the comments down below if you feel nice enough to. But thank you guys for watching, nevertheless. And peace.